It's
Ooh,
a Tuesday!
Baby, it's a Tuesday episode, and we got a wild one for you.
That's right. We have a little ketchup, little mustard, little relish, some sauerkraut.
We don't talk about TikTok once this episode.
Is that exciting for you?
That is exciting. We talk about TikTok a lot.
A lot of good voicemails, a little memory lane, a little jaunt down Facebook memory lane.
Oh, yeah, we look at old pictures of ourselves.
Yeah, and Meatball has a big mouth.
Huge nose. And
Goodbye.
she looked at me like this, and she shook it.
What are you saying?
She shook it, and she said, I like a lot of mayonnaise.
Oh.
Mom!
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom, you end up with a sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. Now on with the show. How you slops, you stupid little fucks, you not so fucks, you dirty little fucks, you stupid little fucks. Welcome to Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball. I'm Meatball, and that's Big Dipper.
hello,
How are you feeling?
girl. Tired. I've been zip zapping
been
from
all
East
over the
Coast to West
place.
Coast. Yeah, and I get on an airplane again tomorrow morning.
Yes, you do. Are
Gag.
you prepared?
Gag me. No, I have to prepare today. I have a lot of preparations to make. I think my house is becoming. I think I'm gonna move again. That's what I
Yeah,
did.
it's time.
I think I decided. What do you mean it's time?
You
You've
need a
been in
bigger-
your home
you
for
need a
6
bigger-
years.
Yeah, but I have enough space in my home. You don't have any room in that place for any of your stuff.
But it's like a really nice.
You can't even have a 3-seater sofa in there. You gotta go.
I put the third seat on.
Oh, and
I don't have enough room for it.
yeah,
It's the thing is, I think it could be nice, and I think there is a way to make it nice, but
you'd need a second bed. You need an office. You need 2 bedrooms.
what I need is someone to replace the battery of the smoke detector somewhere in my neighborhood. That's going off. That's been going off for 2 years.
2 years.
Yep.
And you just hear it all day and all night.
Here's the thing. When my windows are open, don't do it. Don't do me. I've talked about this so much on the podcast. This is a running theme. The 2 major running themes in my life are Big Yellow Taxi Cab by Joni Mitchell is constantly in the back of my head.
Yes, absolutely. Don't it always seem like a...
And then number 2 is smoke detectors will forever follow me. The chirp of a smoke detector is truly one of the most psychotic sounds. Only
it's like
because
it follows. You just have to keep
Yes.
running from it.
only because of its consistency. The sound itself is lovely. It's not even that bad. It's not an annoying sound. It's not a buzzer. It's not an it's not an anything. It's literally the consistency of the chirp. That's the challenge for me.
I don't like the tone.
I live in.
She sounds rude.
It's like an echo chamber
Because
I
it's
live
a long street that goes up a hill.
right, and it sort of dips before it goes up the hill, and on either side are streets that are a little bit taller, so it's a little bit of a valley.
Yeah.
Actually, my street has the word dale in it, and I think a dale is a valley.
Oh, a Logan is a small inlet of water.
A small inlet of water?
Yeah.
An inlet is sort of like you just take on water. Oh, it explains the waterway.
I take on water. Yeah,
It
I'm up.
explains the waterway.
I am up. You're right. Dale is a valley, especially a broad one.
A dale is a valley. So, meaning, and I'm a broad one, meaning that somewhere in the vicinity, a person has not changed their smoke alarm.
Or is there a building that's had like a vacancy for over a year?
There could be a building that has a vacancy. It could be in a garage. It could be the kind of thing where it's like the person doesn't think anyone else can hear it. But that chirp, if I wanted to sit on my steps and enjoy the cool night summer breeze, stoop sit.
To sit in solemn silence.
Yes.
On my stoop and my dale.
I could not, because every 90 seconds I would hear a chirp. And so
Absolutely.
if my windows are open and I have the TV on or I'm playing music or listening to a podcast, can't hear a thing. But I have the windows open and I'm just like quiet in the house, I can hear it. And I cannot locate it. At my former, which seems insane because I look around and like truly there are $1 million homes moments from my rented apartment, like 2 houses up. And I'm like, if I bought a home here and then all of a sudden a chirp appeared, I would go crazy. I would go door to door. How do you find it?
I don't know. I mean, is this something that you can technically get the police involved in?
No.
I mean, no, because I don't want that. Fire department.
Yeah, you would call the fire department. But
Call and be like, hey, someone hasn't changed their battery. I think it's a danger to our neighborhood in these times when everything's a little too dry.
Okay, but so here, yes, I mean, that is true. I did this to my next door neighbor. I mean, do you not remember me talking about? I feel like I talked about this endlessly.
No recollection of this at all.
I did this to my next door neighbor when I lived with my roommate Tim because next door it was going off, and I brought them a 9-volt battery.
I do remember.
And they said, "What is this for?" And I was like, "Oh, you need to change it." And they were like, "No, it's working. See, hear it working." And I was like, you think you're supposed to sleep through that?
Yeah.
You think you're supposed to live your life with every 90 seconds a beep going to let you know that there is a smoke detector on the lookout for smoke? No, babe, that's not how that works. Anyways, I feel like it's taken up too much of my brain space, and I do want a different vibe. So I think maybe next year, I think in 2023, I will move to a new apartment.
That's so funny that you're talking about moving because we are thinking about moving as well.
What area?
We
give them the exact address, boobs.
Yeah, baby. I don't know. We'd like to stay in this area, but we're at that point where it's like, okay, now it's time to get a house so that we can have a backyard, so that the cats can go outside, and that we can have a separate garage and stuff like that. So looking like maybe out of LA, like Pasadena or something.
Oh.
Right? That's like where everyone goes. Eagle Rock is too expensive now. I mean, let's not just talk about LA neighborhoods. I'm just saying it's time to move because we want that good central AC.
Oh, right. I don't have central AC, but I just have 2 rooms.
I think you would do well in a 2-bedroom, 1 room for an office and a closet. And because of all the clothes and stuff hanging on the walls, great for sound recording. You can have your own little podcast studio in your house.
Yeah. That would be cool.
That would be really cool.
What have you been up to?
Girl, she busy. What have I been up to? I'm preparing for Austin. Very excited.
Mm-hmm.
I've also been really just digging my heels in and trying to get to the bottom of what happened to Chanel. Did she...
Okay, if you don't know what we're talking about.
Yes, a woman, Chanel, from season 1 of RuPaul's Drag Race, the Vegas
of a brunch at Senor Frogs.
Yes, and she, as one of the gags and bits in one of her numbers, and it's something we've seen a lot of queens do, she grabbed a woman's purse, opened it up, and took a couple bucks out. But the woman was being recorded, it was her birthday, and apparently she turned around to the camera and said, I had hundreds in there. And accused Chanel of stealing $700, and then apparently accused her of stealing $1,300, and then asked for $5,000 in damages.
She went on TikTok and she basically dragged Chanel and showed this video. And then Chanel
used her boy name.
She did. This Brian Watkins.
Brian Watkins, baby.
And then she had to and then Chanel made a response video.
And in the response video, Chanel says that she only took a couple bucks. And here's what I loved about Chanel. Very professional. She waited. The most professional. She had a written statement. It's 11 minutes long, but the highlights of it.
It was a little long, but she said, because all other avenues have been exhausted.
Yes.
I've decided to make
her money
a public statement.
They offered to basically give her $5,000 back. Like, they wanted to pay her back for the tickets that she bought for the show. She was going to an event later that day that apparently because of the brunch, it was ruined, but they couldn't get their money back for that. I don't know. It was just crazy. It seems crazy. Do you think Chanel actually took $1,300 from this woman?
No, not at all.
Because even Chanel was like, at the end of the night, they go through and count our tips, and the total of our tips didn't even hit 1,300 or something.
Well, it's messy, girl.
She said that. Well, do you think she's going to lose her job? Because
No. What's here's what's crazy about this. That person had never been to a drag show before.
Straight woman, white woman.
Well, she could have been to a drag show before. Drag queens
She
act
also could have been
foolish
a lesbian. I don't know.
on stage. They do bits. It's funny. Walking around with someone's purse, pretending it's yours, is funny. Opening it up and taking money out of it is a little much.
I wouldn't do that.
I
don't
would
wanna dig
hand-
around in someone's personal stuff.
I would hand the purse back and say, now run me my tips. You know what I mean? Like, as the joke, like, I babysat your purse, now give me my coins. And they could be like, no, or whatever, and it could be nothing, right?
Babysat.
So going into the bag was a little
I agree.
much.
That's an invasion of space, but you because even like I do crazy shit. I'll put food in people's mouth and eat it out. But like if they look like they don't want me to do it, then I'm moving on. I'm not going to forcibly take it. I'm not going to dig around. Also, why didn't that woman just get up and be like, no, and take the money out of her hand if she knew she had that much money with her?
Also, Chanel has multiple storage units for all of her Christmas decorations. She doesn't need that money. Like, she's not out here trying to steal $1,300 in cash.
She's not wearing a black leather Versace hat on a black leather, what was it, crocodile skin black headboard in a Vegas mansion worried about your $700.
Right. And so that all felt messy to me. And then, not that I want to, like, I'm just like, girl, you're in Vegas. You have so much cash. And when you're in, I can imagine just throwing cash, tipping here, getting drinks, doing this, buying. It's like that money could go, it could have fallen out of your purse, like all of these things. And the fact that in Chanel's apology video, she was like, I have corroboration from the people around the table. We have the actual video footage. Also, the management counts all of our tip money, and my tips did not even equal $700 from that morning. Like, all of those things. I'm like, girl, you're not going to win this lawsuit.
But she got a lawyer involved. She got litigious. She tried to sue her for like $7,000. $5,000 of it was for damages. The rest of it, I was just so insane. Chanel, she's perfect. Can't get enough.
I've prepared some notes, so if I do look away from the camera, just know I'm reading my prepared notes. It's not that I don't want to connect with you. She also started the video with, hi, it's me, Brian, a.k.a. Chanel. Good morning. Well, it's morning here in Vegas, so good afternoon if you're watching this, or good evening if you're watching this in a different...
if you're somewhere else. Yeah, she like, it was very, her interview with Chaz Bono or whatever. Or Tori Spelling. Who did she interview?
Tori Spelling. Tori and Dean.
I just worked with Chanel in a couple cities, I believe.
Oh, yeah, for your Westin Hotel corporate gigs.
Yeah, which was super fun. D'Angelo, miss you.
Hi, D'Angelo.
Hi, D'Angelo. We had she's really funny and so professional, and like, she was giving me the lowdown on, do you remember Ken Marino? He was like the first drag man.
Don't get Willem talking about Ken Marino.
Yeah, well, guess what? I got Willem and Chanel talking about Mr. Marino. And it was crazy the stuff that guy did. But it was just so interesting to hear how Vegas drag was before Drag Race and how it is now after Drag Race.
Yeah.
I think I liked Chanel her season. I think that the huge costuming and like all that elevated drag is so cool, and I think that like impersonations are cool. You don't get that anymore. Girls don't impersonate anybody.
They
There's
only
no, like,
impersonate
celebrity impersonators.
They only impersonate for Snatch Game. I know when Delta and Raja talked at length about Dreamgirls, they would say yes, you could do your own little personal number, but you should also always have a really solid celebrity impersonation, a little black dress for the final cast closing number, a pair of black shoes, a pair of white shoes. Like, they talked about like that sort of preparation.
Yeah.
If you were to ever do a celebrity impersonation with a makeup application,
Oprah.
and what would the lip sync song be? I don't think you do a good Oprah.
You get a car. You get a car.
No, that's so tired. It's who's having that conversation. That's the new Oprah.
Who's having that conversation?
No, that's just you talking.
Okay, I could do. Okay, I don't think I can do. I don't.
And Mr.
do
Dussel, Mr. Dussel is not a celebrity for
Okay,
you
what
to
about
impersonate.
Andre Leon Talley? That's a big caftan and a walk.
How about a woman? Did you say a walk?
Yeah, he had a very specific gait. What?
All right, let's take a break. Okay, something about me. I love shopping. If you love shopping too, you have to check out Rakuten.
And all you have to do is shop, 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 shop. And with Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy.
Exactly.
Shop.
Homeware, daily essentials, jeans. We're talking eBay, CVS, and even Levi's.
Ooh, so I can buy a vintage couch, tons of paper towels, and grab a new pair of jeans and still get cash back.
And that's not all. You can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
But Big Dipper, how does this magic work?
Well, I'll tell you. Rakuten is paid by partner stores to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to you, the member.
Rakuten is so real for that.
Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. Don't you want to become one of them?
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app and start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today. We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. Do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I too have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one from a guest room.
True.
Yes, baby. And the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right
right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get a 120-night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix. And we're back. Who would you do a celebrity impersonation of? Elton John?
Elton John, that could be really funny.
Yeah.
Or like, I would like to do a celebrity who once was, but once was not, but now is chubby, like Brendan Fraser. I don't know who I would do. I'm not really in the practice of doing a lot of impressions.
Neither am I. I mean, I don't think I'm just not an impressionist. I couldn't do Lizzo.
Well, that's the thing. What we're talking about
is like what I could do. What color? You know?
What?
Does it matter?
No, I don't think anyone's gonna like hold your skin color against you.
I
what?
Feel like a woman. Dun, 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 dun. Shania Twain.
No, I think you could do
Scary Spice, Mel B.
Patrick Starr.
Okay.
But you would have to like learn how he talks. This is what I was saying before when you were saying Chanel and impressions and whatever. That was about painting the feature and doing the physical mannerisms, but not like acting and the voice. Like you lip sync along to the track and you like embody them.
Do their move. Like if you're Reba, you got a lot of thumbs ups.
Oh yeah, thumbs up.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about P-Town.
Oh right, you were in P-Town also. I'd like to discuss.
Sorry.
You were in a button down and it looked like pants that had a pair of shorts that had a zipper and a button on the front.
What?
Were you wearing normal clothes? You were out of your normal uniform.
What's my normal uniform?
A t-shirt and basketball shorts.
Well, those were
basketball shorts.
Those were sweat shorts.
Damn.
And a button-down short sleeve shirt.
Close enough. We got you in a button down. Things are changing. Moving on up.
Changing. No, I went to see some friends of mine who were staying in a cabin outside of P-Town.
Who are those friends? Tell us their names.
I flew.
I know who the friends were.
They would like to respect their anonymity at this time. No, I flew to Boston, and I took the ferry. You know, you take the ferry, and I got in the car, and the drive from the ferry to the airport when there's no traffic is roughly 8 minutes, right? Quickie, easy. Yeah. There was a little bit of traffic. It said it was going to take 15 minutes. But the majority of the traffic was on this one road that was just like gridlock red on the Google Maps. So I just sort of hunkered down in the back seat of the Lyft, and I was like, it'll take 15 or 20 minutes because there's a ton of traffic. It's like, you know, damn near 5 o'clock or whatever.
Yeah.
This motherfucker turns around to me. He didn't speak English, so he typed it into his phone, and he showed me his phone that said, "This tunnel is closed. Can I go another way?" And I'm like, well, you're a professional driver. Sure. I damn near missed the ferry. So, like, I was going to
Where did he take you?
I was going to get there 30 minutes before the ferry left.
Yeah.
And then he started driving, and I just kept watching. He had, like, the Lyft app going and Google Maps going, and I was looking on my phone because I didn't have any idea where we were. I'm so unfamiliar with Boston.
When they get creative.
And he just, like, kept running into more and more and more and more traffic to the point where, like, I eventually was like, pull over, I'll run across the street. I ran down, I flashed my ticket, I got on, and the ferry left. And I was like, they run a certain number of ferries to P-Town a day. That was the last one. So I was texting my friends. I was like, if I'm not on this ferry, I will get a hotel and I'll see you in the morning.
I hate that.
It was so stressful, and I
time
couldn't talk to him because I wanted him to focus, and I couldn't say like, could we go back? What about the tunnel? Blah blah blah. All of these.
Yeah.
Different
Do
things.
you think that maybe it got lost in the app translation? Like maybe the tunnel wasn't closed, but he meant like it's blocked off. Like
there's a lot of traffic.
It's a lot of traffic.
And I'm like, just sit through the traffic, babe.
I would rather sit through the traffic. If I'm in an Uber, I'd rather sit in the traffic and stay on the designated road. But if I'm driving, I feel that even if it's like 5 minutes longer, I'll take the longer route if the car is moving.
Right, you prefer to drive.
It feels like I just like the feeling of moving, and sitting in like stop and go traffic drives me absolutely insane.
But P-Town overall was really good. I saw Dina Martina.
How was it?
So funny. Catch it. She sang a bunch of songs. We were in the back. She came out to like, interact with people. And by the time she got to the back row, I just felt my heart racing. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, don't talk to me. I just feel like it's very nerve-wracking, right?
It is. I hate audience participation.
Woo.
Except for at Fat Slut, where you're all, please participate.
Please participate. So, yeah, Dina Martina. And then the following night, we saw... What did we do the following night? We didn't see a show the following night. Tuesday, we saw Varla Jean Merman.
Icon. Did you see her after the show?
I went backstage after the show, and I saw the transformation, and I met her dog, Jasper, the day after.
That does tricks in the show?
Uh-huh. Jasper's in the show. And it was really nice to, like, see her, because I'd never met her in person.
Oh.
The show was so fun. And then Boomer was in town. And then on Wednesday night, we saw Justin Vivian Bond do this like amazing cabaret concert. It was like a 2-hour amazing concert. And you know who was bopping around town was Parker Posey.
I love Parker Posey.
She was at the Dina Martina show and she was at Viv's show.
I knew she loved the gays.
But I have big plans to be back in Provincetown next year.
Really? For what?
For some things. We haven't locked it in yet, but I did a little show on Monday afternoon at a pool party. My friends took
private event?
It wasn't private, it was open to the public. It was Splash. It was the Crown and Anchor Monday pool party. It was the queer body positive pool party that you said you're negative about my body, but thank you so much.
That was a good one.
It was very funny how you said that.
Thank you.
Yeah. And so I had a really good time performing. My friend took video of the whole thing, but from his angle. You know, when you're at a pool party, there's not like a stage, right? It's just sort of like out and around. And Provincetown
yeah.
So there had been a sewer issue.
Yeah, what is the smell? Was it still lingering in the air?
No, it all went away. There were some locals who were like looking at people who had just come to town who were like swimming on the beach in the bay, and they were like, I would not be swimming in that bay side of the ocean.
Oh, because the duty goes out on that end.
The duty and the poo-poo and the caca. But it didn't smell. It seemed like it got fixed pretty quickly. And they released a map, and there was only one area that was considered the brown zone.
No.
But where I was performing the video performance of me at the pool party, which was a really good performance. The crowd really loved it. It was super fun. From the vantage point my friend was filming, the background is like a scissor lift and a couple of porta potties. So I might post some of it, but posting it feels very silly because it's like it doesn't look that appealing.
You don't need the world to see that.
Yeah, but the crowd was really, really great.
It's very Little Mama on the way to the gig. Feeling very blessed.
Feeling very blessed. Performing on the platform of an above ground pool. But I will say I had an amazing time. The crowd was really nice. And I had one or two people come up and say, not only, I had someone stop me on the street as I was walking, as I was talking to my friends. And they were like, oh, Big Dipper, I love Sloppy Seconds. So that was very nice.
Aww.
And Yeah, overall, it was a really great time. I had a little lobster roll one night. We ate burgers.
Ooh.
And we stayed in a cabin
Oh yeah, there's no internet.
with no Wi-Fi, no cell phone reception. It was built, I think, in the late 1600s, early 1700s. Owned and occupied by many famous people over time, like one of those families that everyone is sort of famous in a different realm of global recognition. And a couple of members of my party who are a little more spiritually in tune, honey, they did not sleep at all because the ghosts and the spirits were wiling out, starring Nick Cannon.
It was haunted,
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't feel anything.
I'm not. I've said this before. I believe it. I'm open
Do you
to
think
it.
it's because you're Jewish? And on that,
No.
let's take a break.
All right.
And we're back.
Are
Thank so
you
much
into
for
ghosts
listening.
and goblins?
I'm not into ghosts. Okay. Goblin?
Ask your ex-boyfriend. That's a goblin right there.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Did you have an ex-boyfriend?
Yes.
Abusive.
No. Just, well, emotionally, maybe.
You kombucha girl
Manip-
response.
Manipulative?
Manila Luzon.
Manila Luzon. Well, let's talk. Let's talk about. Ooh, was that hot coffee or did you just swallow it wrong?
How did you see that? I
Because
just
you
saw
made
it
a
wrong.
full face. You
A
had
little of
full
it came up
reaction.
my nose.
Oh God. No, I think when I was younger, I maybe saw a ghost once or twice.
It was haunting. It was at the foot of your bed,
Oh.
jerking its ghost stick.
No, that was just my uncle. And I'm just kidding. But no, I don't feel spiritually inclined.
Yeah, so I've always said I believe it. I know it's happening, but it's just not tapped in for me. Like they don't. I'm not a conduit. But my friends were like, it was busy spiritually.
Well, what if maybe their meds just didn't work to like knock them out, and it caused maybe they were like in an ambient haze.
Not everyone is a pill popper like you.
I don't do pills.
You do potions.
I did, yes, cocaine.
Do you remember Pills and Potions by Nicki Minaj?
Pills and potions, we're overdosing. Do you ever? But sometimes in my house, maybe I do see something, but then I explain it away as like, oh, it's just a floater in my eye.
What's a floater? Like when you
You know
dookie
when you
too hard
see-
and it doesn't flush?
No. When you see something out of the corner of your eye, or like if you rub your eyes and then there's all those little like dots and little floaties.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
if you look at the sun too long, you
That's
get like
a panic
little...
attack for me. Like tunnel vision and shimmering rivers of shimmers.
Oh, is that a panic attack?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got that. I got my first one
Well,
in
okay.
college.
That makes sense then, because they do often happen around times of stress that I see people in my home that aren't here.
I see people.
Well,
I
I'll
see
be-
people. Yeah, bitch, you live in New York City.
Oh yeah, that movie was a mess. How did no one ask why this little boy was being driven around in a car by a
Don't-
ghost?
He never drove. He always rode passenger.
Oh.
D- yeah, there aren't a lot of holes in the Sixth Sense film.
M. Night Shyamalan. Shyamalan?
Shyamalan.
Great movies. I love a twist.
Do you ever think about the casual racism of people saying M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong? Like, that's so dismissive.
Who would say something like
People
that?
say that all the time when they say his
M.
last
Night
name.
Shyamalan ding dong. Well, it's fun, but it is offensive.
Did you see Nicole hosting the Jimmy Kimmel show?
Yes, in a beautiful suit. I was like, is that a Christopher John Rogers? I looked it up. Howie B.
Yeah, well, if you want something that look like something else, but is made custom just for you,
It's Howie.
Howard
And
Beatrice.
he gave her the shoulders, mama.
Honey,
She
she
looked
said,
great.
"Who
Her-
run the world?"
She's so good. I'm so happy for her and all of the everything that's
Did you
going
see
on
the speed dating she did?
on the side of the street.
Oh, Nicole.
Why did they? And maybe it was her idea. I feel
I'm
like
sure
that was
it
like
was.
pitched in a room, and she was like, "Okay."
Well, Jimmy Kimmel, that show
Yeah.
like sets up street interactions. Like that's
Yeah,
part
and
of
the
their
pole dancing and like all this stuff, yeah.
milieu. They always get people from the
'Cause
streets
it
to like
is,
come
right?
and react.
I've
Yeah.
been to a live taping of
It's
Jimmy
right
Kimmel.
there.
It's on Hollywood Boulevard. I went for Orville,
Yeah, I know. You told me.
and me and PJ got wasted and started screaming at Trixie.
Speaking of Orville,
No. We're not doing that. We choose not to see it. Also, before these phone calls, we would like to apologize for our last couple episodes.
what are you apologizing for?
Well, we had some complaints on the bathtub.
Why? Because you weren't talking into the mic.
Yeah, because it was the sound thing. And that's on me because I wasn't talking into the mic. And also, I didn't need to fill up the bathtub with water. Quit asking why I did. I don't know. I could have laid down pillows and
You're
been
a
comfortable.
method actor.
But it felt right to put on a swimsuit and sit in the bathtub.
That's right. And how cold did that water get? How tepid and lukewarm did that water get?
Pretty cold. I
Hey,
just
did you
saw
hear-
a picture of myself when I was younger, and
And you said,
I did. I looked at it and I was like, "What the fuck was I thinking?" I
in
had like
reaction to what?
my long hair and
Frosted
my
tips?
no, it wasn't frosted tips, but like just like long and stringy because I had like chemically straightened it so many times that it like lost its curl and like lost its like life.
Right.
So it was just like gross. It's like when you over bleach hair and like you see someone pull it and it like breaks apart. It was like broken everywhere
Right.
because
How long was your hair?
at one point like shoulder length.
For who?
For my shoulder. Wait, what do you?
Just so you could feel your oats?
Yeah, mama, I felt my oats. I had super long hair up until like freshman year of high school where I was like, I gotta get this off.
Oh, you weren't like it was like baby long hair. I had long hair in my 20s.
Well, yeah, you also had a rat tail
Well, that was stun. I put beads on that.
and cornrows. Wait, how long into your 20s? How long?
My senior
I
year
don't
of
like
college.
long hair on men. Sorry.
My
continue.
senior year of college, I had a bob.
Yeah,
And
you were there for directing. Okay.
yeah,
Okay, what? Were you wearing a lot of corduroy vests as well?
and I wore little pigtails up here, very Miley.
Oh, wait.
And then I wore a headband all the time.
We gotta. None of these pictures exist on your.
They're not on Instagram. They're all on Facebook.
Oh, I don't think I actually just tried to log into my Facebook today and I couldn't.
Yeah, I don't know where on earth one would find these pictures on Facebook, but they do exist. Oh, I'll pull one up for you right now so that you can see what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
I'll pull up I'll send you a. Well, no, I don't want to send it to you because I don't want you to have it.
What do you mean? You
To
don't want me
use
to have it?
against me.
Oh, and use it against me.
Also, I don't remember my mouth being as big as it was.
I don't know that your mouth size has changed.
Do I have a big mouth? Looking at this picture, I'm like, fuck, I'm all mouth. I'm all chomper.
Okay, let me see if I can find one with long hair. Here, oh God, you're gonna really murder
I just
yourself.
sent mine to you.
Here's this.
Got it.
I'm gonna. It's not like I'm not gonna. Oh, meatball.
Like, look at the size of my mouth and nose.
Your mouth looks huge.
It looks huge, and my nose looks huge. This is why I always wanted a nose job.
Oh my! You look like a woman here.
I probably could have served. Well,
Honey.
I still got the legs.
Just whip that hair over to the right. You'd be
But here's the problem.
free
Here's
as
the
the wind
problem
on
with
this
that. Okay,
beach.
Okay.
Free
so
as
you
the wind
see-
on this beach, honey.
Look at the top of.
You do have every single. You're wearing a Boy Scout uniform, and you have
Yeah.
all the patches, honey.
Because
this
that's when
is
that's when I got
swimming,
my
astronomy, compass work, artistry, yoga, trains, medicine, camping. This is a Native American headdress.
Yeah, not sure what that one's about.
Chess.
I don't know what that. Chess was
Tubing?
not an option.
This is a totem pole.
That's a totem pole. That one's what you would call a moccasin.
This is the
Wait a minute. this is
pottery
really
from the
offensive.
Hercules film.
Oh my god! I'm
This is
just
your-
now remembering there was a ceremony that they used to do called like the ceremony of the broken arrow or this arrow of light or something where and it was all white people whenever we would go to these Boy Scout things.
Of
It
course.
was always just full of white people and me and these fucking chompers. And I remember at one point being like, this is weird because it was Native American. They had totem poles that they built up around a big bonfire, and then all of the white scout masters were coming in long feathered headdresses and pretending to be like Native American with like paint on their face,
Nar.
breaking arrows and throwing it in the fire. And I remember at that point being like, something seems off about this. But I had to complete it to get my Eagle Scout, and I did. Okay, so I'm talking about, let's look at the top of the hair. You see how there's that one short piece that's kind of sticking out?
Yeah, were you trying to cut bangs?
No. So what happened was I used to go to school with my hair wet because I would shower every morning. And one of my first classes was like a science class. And we had dry ice. And me and my friends thought it was funny to like put the dry ice on top of my hair. It froze my hair solid and we snapped it off. So there was a period of time where the top of my head had a bunch of really short hair like that. And I wouldn't cut my hair off because I was like, it took too long to alter that short length. So the top of my head, there was like a good 3-inch diameter of hair that was all really short.
That is insane.
I was crazy.
I feel similar to you. I feel like you and I both have a lot of wildness where we're like, sure, do it. Let's go for it. I want you to break this outfit down. I was working as a teacher
All right, give it to
when
me.
I wore this.
What did I say about vests? No, it's the shorts for me. If it was the full length denim,
It's
But
not
you were
the
like a-
facial hair. That's
Yeah,
a Fu Manchu.
That's
That's
a-
not a goatee. The chin is gone.
can you zoom in on it?
I
Or-
tried.
or
It's-
make it full screen.
My hair
God.
is blue, by the
Okay,
way.
you're
this
in the-
photo.
What?
Here, hold on. That's as far as I
That's
can
as far
go.
as I go. Okay, I can't believe you had blue hair. I cannot. You
I'm
look
wearing
like,
a wristwatch, a red
Spot-
vest.
Well, wristwatches are back in. I don't. Are these
I've
shoes?
got-
They would be. Are these shoes considered etnies? These are a skater shoe.
They're a skating shoe. Yeah, absolutely. And do you see what I have in my
The
hand?
widest
Netflix
laces I've ever
DVDs.
seen. Because they used to mail them to you. Oh my god!
Yeah,
This
is
red
psycho.
vest, the short length. Those
It's so
shorts
wild.
will
They should
never
be-
go out of style. Straight men will be in those forever.
But
it's-
those shorts should be 8 inches shorter. They're
Wait a minute.
at my actual kneecap.
This is 2008. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
this is 2008. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Man.
Oh, the mohawk.
Oh, I did the mohawk for a while. And then this is when I started being more of a performer. That was a good look for me, mohawk.
Yeah, you could do. Well, you can't do it anymore.
Can't do it anymore. I could do a tuft.
You. Yeah.
Just a little tuft.
What
this
is
is me
this
and Dita Ritz before she got on Drag Race.
Oh my god. I like that your character at that point was in a polo.
Yeah, I did a lot of polo.
A lot
I
of
did a
polo
lot
work.
of
Did a lot of polo work.
That's right.
Ah!
This is a man I used to date. He dated me when I had the blue hair. He's so good looking.
Yeah, he's hot.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well,
This is crazy.
yeah, this is why I'm not on Facebook anymore.
We
I was
gotta
gonna wear
we
this
gotta-
and this in Austin.
Yes! That's beautiful.
Yeah, I think I'll wear it.
Does it still fit?
I don't think so.
I'm bumping up against some costume fit issues for Austin right now as
Just
well.
because of your shape.
Just because of the shape of my body is disgusting.
Just because of the shape.
Well,
the shape
because
of you. Here's
I'm
what.
in love with the shape of me.
And I'm up, and my shape is.
It is up.
up.
It's higher. No, it's just.
I think we're hitting the thing that older people talk about when they're like, babe, when your metabolism goes. Like, I'm hitting that because I'm not even wilding on the food consumption.
I have started eating a normal amount of food, and nothing has happened except for I've gotten angrier. I don't want to talk about food consumption and body image stuff because we're all fine.
And we're all meant to be body positive. I am body positive.
But looking at that picture of me as a youth, I'm like, I'm okay with where we're at now. We went from Chomper.
What do you think your mouth? Do you think it's just because you have more meat
I have more
on your
meat
bones?
around my face,
Mouth.
And nose to even out the pure size of my nose.
But here's the thing: people like it. It never looks like you definitely have big lot of teeth, but it never looks like when people can't get their lips all the way around their teeth.
Oh my god.
It doesn't look like that.
Okay.
Listen to a voicemail?
Let's go to the voicemail.
Hi, Fox. This is Milo. I guess my name's not really important. Anywho, the reason why I'm calling is because I wanted you guys to know the tea on monkeypox. Currently going through a case right now. I was diagnosed, oh my god, like 2 weeks ago. And girl, no one warned me that it feel like I was getting fucked by a whole football team. That first week, it was so bad. I was just on the floor in the bathroom trying to poop and not having fun and literally going, fuck, like, it was bad. And now, like, I can poop, but it still kind of hurts. And every time I have to fart, it still feels like I'm getting dicked down. Yeah, so y'all watch out there. And I don't even know how I got it. Probably the bar, because I don't have sex. So, goodbye!
Wait, you don't have sex and it's still manifested in your butthole?
Yeah.
But here's what I couldn't tell. Was he talking about pain? Because when he acted it out, he said, and he said, fuck, like by the whole football team.
Oh, maybe he likes it. And I just want to say, we did warn you. Because
Yeah.
you said that you got it 2 weeks ago. And I was like, we did an episode on monkeypox a while ago. And we specifically talked about how it felt like you were sitting on broken glass. And it's one of the most painful things. People are like, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's 1,000. Like, it leaves holes in your body.
Now, what was I going to say? Oh, you saw the announcement that they are doing second doses in LA.
Yes, a lot of my friends have gone and gotten theirs.
I was able to get mine because I did
if
my.
You are in LA.
20. It was
Park,
4. Yeah, and
there
Ted
is
Watkins.
Not a line ever there.
You were told. Why were you told to wait? Because it hadn't been 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks.
No, you're supposed to give them 4 weeks apart.
2 weeks apart.
No, meatball.
Oh,
It's
4 weeks
4 weeks
You are
apart,
right.
and then 2 weeks after your second dose, you could be up to 98% protected, possibly if you and your body work together to get to the full. Not to be this girl, but when I was in P Town, I spoke to someone who one of their employees was fully vaxxed, got both doses, and still got a case of monkeypox.
We ain't going to do that.
It does exist, though.
Anyway, we warned you. Next call.
Hi, Big Dipper and Meatball. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I am calling because I want to know if you guys have ever seen a dick and balls
Yes.
on someone that has vitiligo.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if
I
you
sucked
haven't, do you want
I sucked a guy who only had
Let me
vitiligo
know.
on his dick and balls.
Bye.
You mean the place where he had vitiligo was his dick and balls and nowhere else on his body?
Yeah, I mean, what did I say? He only had vitiligo on his dick and balls.
But you're like,
yeah,
you said he only had vitiligo.
on his dick and balls.
I just felt like it was complicated how you said it. So to answer your question, caller, is yes.
Yeah, we've interacted with it, honey. I've tasted it.
When I remember the first time a guy sent me his dick pic on Scruff. I was living in Chicago and he had vitiligo, and I was like, "Oh, what is that?" I was like, "He's just out here sending an STD riddled dick," and then I was like, "Oh no, clearly that's just skin discoloration."
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've interacted with a few. It's interesting how it feels like there are a lot, not a lot, but I have actually seen like 5 or 6, if not more, whether it be on the internet or the apps or in person, people who, like you said, the only place it manifests on their body is their dick and balls.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I used to hook up with a guy who only had it on his dick balls, on
Dick
his
balls.
on his dick balls, his eyelid and like taint area and his eyelids. And I think on like a couple of his knuckles. But it was like I was trying to figure out like what do all of those skins have in common?
Okay, skins. Is vitiligo more common on dick balls?
Well, dick balls,
Okay,
Dick
genitalia.
ball. Ooh, she flat.
She flirt. Okay, one more. Anyways,
No, more.
caller, yes.
Yes.
Hey,
We didn't-
you slappy fucks. I have a question. If you've already gotten off at the gym and then someone, you get off with at the gym walks in and immediately starts masturbating in front of you and you ignore them, is that gay? All right. Goodbye.
Pretty straight behavior. Why didn't you? You know what? I'm going to say something. I would just watch. Why would you walk away? He's giving you a free show. I wouldn't join in. I don't care what anybody looks like. If someone were to start pleasuring themselves
What anybody looks like?
in front of me, I would stay until they completed. I wouldn't join in. Or maybe I would. I don't know. But I would definitely not leave. Thoughts?
I agree. Like, I'm like, sex is something that we don't see. I mean, obviously, open Twitter and you see sex all over the place. But, out in the world, people don't behave as, they're not as freely open and horny with their sex. So if you're gonna jerk it in public, I'm looking.
I'm watching.
But I guess that's also like awful. Because people like do it when other
because
people
what if
don't
he
want to
did
look.
it to somebody and who wasn't like me and they didn't want to see it? That's actually like
And let's be honest,
assault.
most people are not
That's assault.
like you.
No, most people are like, yeah. So, is it gay?
I would have
Yes.
gone over and said, "Hey, I just got off, but I'll watch." Or, I mean, if you're like me,
Or maybe,
sometimes
sometimes right after you come, you're just like, I'm done, out of here. Let's go.
right. So, but you don't want to. Okay, so I'm taking a slight sidebar here, but the read is back.
Yeah.
and they did their whole Beyonce rundown.
Where they
podcast.
talked about the la-las.
They talked about the
That
milkshake.
you said you tried to gaslight me into saying that they didn't exist.
Huh?
Very nice. Oh, when I said that there was la-la.
Oh,
you
yeah,
said,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
there wasn't. But then there were.
But when they were talking about Break My Soul, you know, both Kid Fury and Crystal were like, some of you really need to release your trade. And I was thinking about that because you know how sometimes trade messages you out of nowhere?
Yes.
Like, for instance,
Give
and
us
sometimes
a reading.
it's a good time to just release the trade. So I don't know if this person at the gym is the kind of trade that you always hook up with or love to hook up with, or now just do it based on obligation. But if in that moment you're like, oh, I would have done this had I not gotten off, that's fine. You could just say, hey, I just got off. I'll catch you next time. But also don't feel the need to always deal with them. Now, I looked up Austin in my phone because
You were going to release some trade.
Well, listen, Celibacy Summer is almost over.
Yeah.
So I looked up Austin on my phone just to sort of see. And there's a couple of people in here that's like their actual legal last name is Austin or their first name is Austin. But then there are the folks who I know that's not the case. Like this person who's in my phone as Ralph Austin RV Park. That's a hookup.
Yeah.
That's a gentleman who I went to his RV in the RV park.
And you were at an RV park.
And we did Dicky Sucky. There's someone named Chad, Austin, Texas. That's gotta be sex.
Yeah.
There's someone named Tom, Austin, Daddy in my phone.
So maybe you babysat for him.
There's someone named Doug Ride in Austin. Meaning
Doug who gave you a ride.
Doug who gave me a ride in Austin.
You sucked his dick.
And there's someone named Tommy, Austin, Texas. And
Tommy?
then,
Oh, I know Tommy.
I wonder
Me and Tommy. Let me tell you about Tommy.
What?
Tommy liked to party. I don't know. Do you
So
know a lot of
anyways-
people in Austin besides those people?
Do I what?
Do you know a lot of people in Austin, like besides those people?
Yes. I have a lot of other friends in Austin. But I was just like, I wonder who's in my phone from Austin, because they were talking about releasing the trade. And I was like, you know how sometimes you go and you're like, well, just because we fucked and it was good once, you just like keep texting them about going back?
Yeah. Release your trade.
Release the trade. I think there's another guy in here whose name is really unique.
Unique.
And so I don't want to necessarily say it on the pod, but I think
Wait,
maybe I'm gonna let
Is it
him-
Huckleberry?
No.
Oh.
Oh, there he is. I found him on Facebook.
Bring it up. Show me the share screen, show face. Everyone at home,
Okay.
enjoy this. Turn it off.
That's not for you?
It's not for me. We have very different tastes.
Yeah, I like older gentlemen. Anyways, let's take a break and we will come right back.
And we're back.
Shall we continue with a voicemail
Next
or two?
call. Well, some of them are short.
Hi, Big Dipper. Hi, Meatball. Just listened to your Tuesday episode, and regarding the noises from fisting, as a fisting bottom, it is more guttural. And regarding, like, when we're trying to say something and we can't get it out because it's too euphoric and we're too high on most likely VHS cleaners, it's also got a nice little, like, or like kind of like you're trying to rev an engine because we're trying to get something out to tell you to do it like faster and or harder. Maybe we're trying to slow you down. Maybe we just want the large part like of your fist around the knuckles. You know, to each their own. But typically, yeah, more of a and then they take it out and then we're just like really trying to catch our breath. And that's when, everything else kind of opens up and a nice rosebud is on display. But, hope that was helpful and informative. Goodbye!
Can you make that sound?
Goodbye.
No, not that sound. So,
go. I've seen a Bader video. I know the grunts.
So the idea of being you as the fisting top, you got to read the revs. You got to know if that's a rev it up or rev it down. You got to know what they're trying to say. Pause. Faster. Okay.
Next call.
Hey, you fuck. Okay, so I have an impression to do of you two going through the list of states that, quite frankly, no one asked for. Okay, ready? Massachusetts. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Maryland. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Michigan. I was never in Michigan. Well, no. Maybe I was in Michigan.
That's
yeah. Okay, no. Minnesota?
Don't ask
It
Peppermint
was
where Minnesota is.
beautifully mind-numbing and stupid as hell. So, Golf Kings. Love you both. Goodbye.
Now,
That's what I
was that a
that's what I
read?
wanted to apologize for. Was that we did that we won, started with Indiana, and 2 that we went through all the states.
I stand by both of those things. I stand
I
by
don't know. I don't know if I want to shit post on Maine anymore. You know what I mean?
shit post.
Yeah, like that episode was basically like a shit like that episode was for the true heads, the people that actually care about the podcast.
The true heads.
That was not for
That's not the one you send out to
that's
Gigi
not the one that
Gorgeous
you
when you
go-
say, "Hey, would you come be on the show?" Here's a great example of what we do. We listed 50 states and said yes or no after them.
That episode was literally for us. That
By
was
us.
for by us. Like why? Why? I don't know. But we'll never do that again.
We'll never do that specific thing again, but we will surely do an episode where we make a mistake and you hate it.
Yeah. Next call.
Yeah. Wait, I was going to say, as you said in the Curly episode that came out on Friday,
I love him.
I know you do. He's such a sweetheart. It was so cool to meet someone for the first time and have it be like that fun
Yeah.
and engaging.
He's great. I love him.
You said we're going to stop talking about Wicked. So my thought is, do you want to engage in a new riff, at least for the goodbyes? It's not quite the riff, but it's more accessible to the people. Do you remember So Long Farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, Adieu from The Sound of Music? And the young little boy sings, Goodbye, right? Or the little girl?
You peeked out. I didn't hear the note.
Because I hit it. I hit that good note.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Nothing? Anything?
And no, it doesn't come through. Wait, let me try. Goodbye. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it all.
Oh, I guess I can't get as high as you.
Well, some of us sing like Courtney Act.
Y'all, why am I listening to this episode with Meatball in the tub? And Dipper is trying to get details about Meatball's poop story. Sounds like he's trying to get a little bit, too much detail. You want to
No.
know the man sitting next to Meatball, seeing whites. I think does Dipper have a poop fetish?
No.
I'm not here to kink shame. I just want to know. I just want answers.
I do have a real answer
I
to
really
this
have
question.
to go listen back to that episode again because I am forgetting everything that happened. I remember now. Yeah, I was trying to tell you that story about how I was at Boy Scout camp and a man came and sat next to me and pooped next to me and you just kept asking me a bunch of questions about it.
Here's the thing. I often think that you tell stories without a lot of detail because maybe you're making them up. So I like to ask to try to get to the heart of the actual story because I've been with you when we've experienced the same thing and you retelling of it was quite different than what actually happened. Oh, they canceled our flight, blah, blah, blah. All that. It's like a 10-minute delay, right? So I've experienced...
Okay, well, okay.
I've experienced you blow things a little out of proportion. So when you said like the man pooped right next to me, I just thought, oh, you were a little poop shy and there were like multiple stalls. And then you had to clarify that there were no walls, okay? So
it was a hut with 2 shitters in it.
Also, if you didn't know, young caller, I both am talent on the show and I also produce the show. So I'm keenly aware of when the content we're creating is bad. And I was aware of that the entire bathtub episode. And therefore, I was trying to milk as much out of a nugget, if you will, not to make a poop joke, but a nugget of a good story. So I was attempting to try to get Meatball to say a little more than just a grown man pooped next to me when I was a kid. And then you're like, let's move on.
Well, you could see from that thing, I maybe wasn't a child. I was definitely like in junior high, maybe.
Oh, is this when you had long hair?
I must have had long hair at the time.
It's not sanitary when you have long hair and you're pooping in the woods.
I would come back with a full afro.
Because one quick hair behind the ear and then the poop's in the whole hair.
Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on public restrooms. Those rooms are covered in poop.
Feces
you can
everywhere.
wash your hands as much as you want in there. The minute you're done washing your hands,
you're done.
It's covered in poop again. You have to touch the door handle. You grab a piece of paper to touch the door handle. That piece of paper is covered in poop.
And by piece of paper, you mean paper towel?
Paper towel. Yeah. The paper towel is covered in poop.
You grab a good 8.5 and 11 by sheet of paper. You grab that good printer paper by the door. Open the door.
Covered
in poop.
And then what I'm thinking about is, okay, so there's poo particles on my hand. And then I'm like, I'll put rubbing alcohol, or not rubbing alcohol, what is it? Hand sanitizer on my hands after I've walked out of the bathroom. But then all I'm thinking about is, yeah, so my hands are sanitary, but how sanitary are the poo particles that are still on my hand? They're not dead. I mean, they might be dead, but they're still there. So I'm still going to eat
alive
poop.
And well.
I'm going to still eat poop.
I'm going to isolate that sentence you just said. Say it one more time for me.
I'm going to eat poop no matter what.
Who are you quoting there?
All of that. Mother Teresa.
Okay, to answer the caller's question about do I have a poo fetish, I don't. Because similar to Meatball, the actual fecal matter is psychotically gross to me, personally, for me, in perpetuity, personally. What I do have is a voyeurism fetish. I love the idea of watching or experiencing people in what they consider to be private moments. So there is something slightly erotic, but not jerk off erotic, because again, it's poop, but slightly erotic in the idea of like being in a restroom where a bunch of people are having private experiences in the stalls, but we're all in one larger poop-filled room.
Bruising
Does this
in a
make
bathroom
sense?
is so gross to me. The pee and the grout. It's in the grout.
I agree. And so like if there was like a similar
it's on the walls.
Like a changing room, for instance.
That feels cleaner.
And like I know there's like 8 people in the changing room and no one's like annoying, +1 parent is going like, well, did you try on the shorts that fit, Tommy? It's like an adult changing room and everyone's in their own little stall. That to me feels erotic because I'm like, everyone is having their own like unique personal time. But I feel like voyeurism as like a fetish or a turn on or a kink, it's bad because like it immediately goes into like hidden camera stuff, which is non-consensual. So
Super
like
non-consensual.
I like porn where the camera is clearly just like sitting on a shelf and no one is pretending to play to it.
I want everyone to both make eye contact with the camera beforehand.
And say, I agreed to this, but then and then method act as if it's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
what a fun time, Meatball. Happy Tuesday to you.
happy Tuesday to you too. I
Yeah,
can't wait to
cunt.
see you in Austin tomorrow, or maybe in the Delta Lounge tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah. Are we on the same flights there and back?
Yes. I think
Stun.
you're at the
Stunner.
8 o'clock flight out.
I parked in the economy parking lot for my trip to P-Town,
Yes.
and it cost $150. And I think that would be the threshold for me as far as not taking a car to the airport.
So how much would it cost? How much would it cost if I parked in economy this time?
Economy this time?
You were gone
$60.
for how many days?
When I did P-Town, it was 5 days, so it turned into what's 30 times? Yeah, 5 days, so it's $150. So I parked over in economy, and it was only $150, and I think that would be the limit because if you split that in half, that's $75, right?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it's $75, and so I feel like Uber there, Uber back together would be about $150. So if I do longer than 5 days, I think I'll do an Uber, and shorter than 5 days, I'll just continue driving myself. I just want to let you know that little update of mathematics.
Well, if I leave early enough to give myself enough time to do the economy parking and check my bags, I'll do that.
Well, can I tell you something you're going to not enjoy?
What?
I'm
you
gold
took the first
now.
class?
I'm
Did
gold
you take
now.
No, I saw that. You told me.
Oh.
Did you take that first class ticket?
No. I'm only getting upgraded. I'm only getting upgraded when they upgrade me. I'm not paying for a first class.
It's also only a 3-hour flight, so I think I'll be fine.
Wild women do, and they don't regret it. You know that song?
No.
It's called Wild Women Do.
All right, well, this has been lovely. Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode of Sloppy Seconds. You can call in with your own Fuck Talk story to 213-536-9180. You can email us at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode, which come out every Tuesday and Friday. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at SloppyPod or our personals at Big Dipper Jelly and Spiciest Meatball. I'm also on Twitter at Fat Drag Meatball and Instagram and TikTok at Meatball the Drag Queen.
That's right.
And also go like and listen to us everywhere on Mom Podcasts. They're on Instagram. They're on Twitter. They're on YouTube if you want to see the video of Fridays. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Mom. To listen to Sloppy Seconds one day early, ad-free, and to watch our full video episodes, sign up for Mom Plus at mompodcast.plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball.
Editing and sound design by
William Pitts. Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Big Dipper, and Joe Cilio.
Our artwork was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.